What's up, guys? Urbac here. I get a lot of questions about which parts I should buy, which parts to stay away from. And here's a little bit of a selection of what I got on hand. First thing I wanted to talk about was, oh, there goes my Lucas, or any kind of mechanic in a bottle. I think it's overrated. It may work, and it may work only if you have very small amount of damage, and basically, to me, it's kind of useless. You can buy those anywhere. A lot of places, like oil change places, they'll try to sell you it just because they make money off of it. Then we go to like brake lines, and I don't carry a lot of brake line stuff in stock. This is mainly what I do. Sir Ultra Bend. It is very easy to work with. Yes, you have to flare it yourself, but this is by far the best that I've found. Like I said, it's easy bend. Um, you can work with it very, very easily, and you don't have to have a bender or anything like that. You can bend that stuff by hand. Good stuff, good stuff. Next thing would be like gaskets. You got your Victorines and you got your Felpro. About the same price. Supreme stuff right here. This is very good stuff. This is the best stuff. Felpro is by far makes the best gaskets. Victorines very close second, but it is second. Then there's the gates. Gate stuff is like your thermostats, your hoses, stuff along that nature, and that's pretty much for the price the best stuff you can buy. Very good stuff, very reasonably priced. Going on to like front end stuff, you got your Mevitex lifetime warranty, and it's a yo-yo part. Sometimes it's really good parts, sometimes it's stuff that really doesn't fit very well, so it's kind of a yo-yo part, but it does have a lifetime warranty, so if it does go bad, get it replaced. Then you got your cheap stuff like this here, Parts Master. For the price, you can't beat it. I mean, $10 tie rod to where like Mevitech is probably $20, $25 tie rod. This will last you, but just keep in mind you're probably not going to get more than a year out of it. Which leads to the big dog, Moog. Very, very good stuff. Very good stuff. But also has a very, very good price tag also. Do I put it on my cars? Yes, I do. Do I put it on customer cars only if they want it? Usually people go with like the Mevitech, kind of the mid-grade stuff, but this is what I would put on my car. And then we have also these Ingalls premium chassis and steering. And I actually have this one because I have to send it back. This is actually a controller and bushing, and I put it in, and it does not fit. It actually moves around inside the control arm, which obviously it is not supposed to do. So I do have to send it back. But it goes into the control arm right here, and I could actually spin it. Not a good thing. Standard. Standard is a very good part for electronics. They do make other things, but electronics is, for the money, this is top of the line basically compared to a dealer. Dealer's always going to be the best thing out there, but Standard is one of the best electrical aftermarket places you can go through, like for sensors or anything electronic, which I did mention dealer. I do have dealer parts. I carry a lot of dealer parts where I work. GM, you can't really see the symbol, but it does say Mopar, which these are the best parts to buy. Yes, they're a lot more expensive, but think about it. If you have, like my truck is an '04, 12-year-old car. I still have factory parts on it. So you're not going to get that out of an aftermarket part. So dealer parts are always the best way to go, but if you don't have the money, I would, like I said, recommend Moog for front end parts, or Standard for sensors, or along those lines. Speaking of sensors and electrical, Dorman makes a lot of parts. They are okay, but you do get parts that are defective right off the get. And I completely stay away from Dorman Electronics. And that's actually why I do not have a box to show you, because I don't carry no Dorman stuff anymore. Which leads me to stuff like this. CarQuest. It's a part store. Inside the box, though, there was a fuel pump in here. And the brand of it was AirTech. AirTech is not, by any means, a good part. I mean, this thing's $200, and you'll get 6 months to a year out of it. To where you can step it up, and even to go to a dealer, and you're going to get, you know, like I said, my truck's still got the factory fuel pump in it, and it's 12 years old. But I would pay more at a dealer, probably along the lines of $100 more, but I would definitely go with the dealer part. If I'm going to go with this, I might as well just go to a junkyard and get a junkyard one. At least I know I'm getting a factory part. It's going to last a little bit. Do I know if it's good or not right off the bat? No. But if it is good, it's probably going to last just as long as this thing. So just watch when it comes to like CarQuest, AutoZone, Auto Value, stuff like that. Which, like I said, I do carry used parts. Stuff like this, extremely expensive at a dealer. This is actually an ABS pump. I would definitely go to a salvage yard for these. This is probably about $900 at the dealer. And I don't believe, I could be mistaken, I don't believe anyone makes these aftermarket. I mean, there's probably remanufacturers, but I don't believe anybody makes them aftermarket. So I would go to a junkyard for stuff like this. Which leads me to brakes. These are Bosch premium semi-metallic pads. Premium. Squeal a lot, very cheap. Lasts a decent amount of time. Then they have their ceramic versions. Ceramics, of course, are a lot less noisy. The only downfall about ceramics is they do heat up a lot more, to where you're going to probably warp your rotors faster than, say, these semi-metallics here. Big Bad Dogs, made by Federal-Mogul, Wagner's. These are probably top of the line compared to any part other than dealer parts. Like I said, dealer parts are just top of the line. I mean, you can't beat dealer parts. They last 14, 15, 16, sometimes even more than that years. To where aftermarket parts just do not last that long. And brakes, of course, they're going to wear out. But in my case, dealer brake pads last a lot longer. They don't make no noise. But these are a very close second. Not necessarily a severe duty, but Wagner's in general. So to sum it up, basically, dealer parts are always number one. When it comes to front end parts, Moog, always top of the line, but they are expensive. So mid grades are usually like Mevitec. Federal-Mogul makes great gaskets and front end parts. And when it comes to electrical, always go standard if you can't afford dealer parts. But that's it for this time, guys, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.